Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
An unprecedented sale across Las Vegas launches with deep discounts. We have the details. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. Starting with business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. Las Vegas hotels, restaurants, and attractions are offering deep discounts in an unprecedented 5-day sale. The Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority coordinated the fabulous Escape sale that launched Monday, involving nearly every Southern Nevada property. Review-Journal Assistant Business Editor Rick Villada tells us about some of the biggest deals.
There are 50% off room hotel nights at Caesars and MGM properties. There are $50 seats for some of the shows that are in town. And if you are somebody who cares about this, there are a number of different properties that are eliminating their resort fee during the extent of this sale. I think this is important to note that there are some locals deals as well.
A UNLV professor says the campaign will counter some negative publicity about a drop in tourism, though the numbers show the downturn isn't as bad as many perceive. Now with your top stories, Metro Police are investigating a fatal shooting on Sunday they say began with a domestic quarrel. The victim died at the scene on Mount Blackburn Avenue in the far Northwest Valley, and police arrested his girlfriend's adult son, identified as 24-year-old Akili Porter, on suspicion of open murder with a deadly weapon. Police say the killing was an isolated incident and the men lived together with the victim's girlfriend. A crash killed a 12-year-old boy riding an e-scooter in the East Valley on Sunday. Las Vegas police say it happened at about 10:51 a.m. when the boy crossed the path of a van at the intersection of Tully Avenue and Hidden Desert Way. The boy died at the scene. Police say the van's driver remained at the scene and impairment was not suspected. Family and friends remember the life of 15-year-old Miguel Aparicio Gaspar, who was killed in a 3-vehicle crash on Interstate 11 on September 13th. His mother, Vanessa Aparicio, held a fundraiser to assist with funeral expenses. She's telling drivers to, quote, go the speed limit and wear your seatbelts. A family is mourning the death of their dog shot and killed by a Henderson police officer. The Review-Journal's Anaya Collins shares what they had to say.
Yes, a family is heartbroken after Henderson police shot and killed their dog.
I don't see why he was even shot in the first place, because he likely was running out of fear, not to hurt anybody.
On September 5th, a police report shows Babowski requested police do a wellness check on her ex-boyfriend. According to the officer, upon leaving the house, the dog charged him, and after realizing he couldn't outrun the animal, he fired 1 round, killing the dog.
He was actually helping one of my patients with physical therapy. He was a very calm, mellow dog. Yes, he looked scary, but he never would hurt anybody, anything.
Henderson police saying the department is allowed to use deadly force to defend themselves from an animal that could cause bodily harm. They would not provide anyone to speak about this specific case. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Anaya Collins.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Cooling down to the 80s this evening, then continuing to drop and reaching an overnight low of 75 degrees by around 6 a.m. The sunshine is expected to stick around for the next 2 days, and then we're looking at a chance of rain in the back half of the week. High of 95 predicted for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with lows in the mid-70s. The clouds are expected to roll in starting Thursday with a 10% chance of rain and a slight chance of thunderstorms.
Vegas Nation sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Dominic Lavoie. The Raiders pick up the pieces after their 41-24 loss to the Commanders Sunday. Head coach Pete Carroll taking the blame.
I have to do a better job of getting these guys ready to go in the matchups that we have regardless. And it showed up in special teams quite clearly. Fundamentals, just being low and leverage and attack and defending blocks and beating the blockers on our coverage, all of that. And it was the too many big plays that lead them to an easy win for them.
Now the Raiders prep to host the Chicago Bears Sunday.
In Health, brought to you by CenterWell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. This fall's COVID-19 vaccination remains available, but a new set of advisors to the CDC decided not to recommend the shot to anyone, even seniors. In a series of votes Friday, the advisors, recently appointed by Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr., decided people can make individual decisions about whether to get the shot. They also urged the CDC to adopt stronger language around claims of vaccine risk. A group representing most health insurers said its members will continue covering the shots through 2026.
Now for your 7 at 7 sports update. I'm Dominic Laval. Well, the UNLV football program sits at a perfect 4-0 in 2025 so far after taking down Miami of Ohio 41-38 last weekend. In that win, erasing multiple two-score deficits.
We had every opportunity to implode last weekend. And when you're down 14 points 3 different times in a game, we've already faced adversities. We're going to face more adversities throughout the year. But if we can keep that attitude, it makes it a lot of fun to coach. That we just let's worry about getting better as football players and not have to deal with all the other distractions.
UNLV has a bye this week before opening conference play at Wyoming October 4th. And more news, Golden Knights defenseman Alex Pietrangelo offering an update on his health after stepping away from hockey in late June.
I'm continuing to rehab. I'm just going to continue to do that. Process has been good so far. The rehab process is the way I want to do it right now, and it's obviously been making a huge difference. So like I said, I feel a lot better.
Pietrangelo said he's not calling it a career just yet and is taking things day by day while being a dad to his 4 kids.
In Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge, this is Lodge Vegas. If you're looking for somewhere different to dine on the Strip, our Neon team has a list of hidden gems that are unique and affordable. At the Link Hotel, you'll find Diner Ross, an old-school steakhouse presented by entertainment company Spiegel World. The menu includes oysters, bone marrow, premium steak cuts, and specialty cocktails. Another retro diner is Peppermill between the Wynn and Resorts World. Longtime locals are familiar with this staple, offering massive portions of food in a neon-lit electric jungle. For the full list, visit the neon section of lvrj.com.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Raiders' odds to win the Super Bowl shot up from 125 to 1 to 200 to 1 at the Caesars Sportsbook after Sunday's blowout loss to the Commanders. The Raiders are 1-point favorites over the Bears on Sunday at Allegiant Stadium, and the total for the game is 47.5 points. Raiders running back Ashton Jency opened the season as a favorite to win the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award, but is now tied with Titans quarterback Cam Ward as a plus 650 third choice. Buccaneers receiver Emeka Egbuka is a plus 250 favorite, and Colts tight end Tyler Warren is a plus 375 second pick.
In Neon Entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The 2-day iHeartRadio Music Festival wraps with performances from Vegas headliners and other artists. Neon columnist John Katzlamidas gives us a recap.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival has completed its 15th edition in Las Vegas. The show performed Friday and Saturday nights at T-Mobile Arena. Headliners with Las Vegas connections abounded. John Fogerty, Ed Sheeran, Sammy Hagar, Mariah Carey, and Jelly Roll are all on the books, either in one-offs or extended engagements in Vegasville. iHeartRadio Music Festival premiered in 2011 at MGM Grand Garden Arena. This year's festival is still streaming on the iHeart app and website. And you know what else is a festival? Go Guide, the free entertainment calendar at neon.lvrj.com. Check us out for more than 1,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.